All right. I know it's been a while. It's November 11th, and it's about to be 11/11. And this is apparently a portal for manifestation. So I was called to do this reading today. It's 11:10 right now on the clock in my time zone. I will be starting with a moment of silence to recognize this day, the day that we are called to remember when the world came together to bring peace. So, I don't know what this reading is going to be about. I don't know who it's going to be for. I don't know what is going to come through. All I know is that I was called to do it. Let's start this moment of silence now. Thank you. All right, we can begin now. I'm going to open the energy with the tones and see what we're guided to do. All right. I hear you're to pick a pile, so if you haven't done so, you can pick your deck. But I'm going to get started with the first one, the gold deck. I have a lot of things on my table that you can't see, so I'm just arranging things. All right. Interesting that I just said I have a lot of things on my table that you can't see. This is about the unseen. All right. What is it that you want us to know about the unseen today? All right, we have the Hermit card and the Nine of Pentacles. The Hermit card is about going within, and the Nine of Pentacles is very much about the outside world. So we have this paradox of going within to manifest this fulfillment in the material world. So this is what they want to talk about with this group, is the key to going within, that saying, as within, so without, as above, so below. Those sayings is what they want to talk about. So as we go within, we will create this fulfillment in the material world. They want to talk about this, and they want to talk about this with context of being the unseen. Oh, so what you're not seeing in your material world, you can see in your internal world, okay? You go within to see it. You see it within yourself first. You see it in your internal world. You see it in your imagination. You see it in your daydreams. You see it, you visualize it in your mind, in your heart, in your soul. And then you will see it in the outside world. So just because it's unseen in the outside world at this moment does not mean it's unseen. Or it does not mean it doesn't exist, is what I want to say. It exists in your internal world, and it's up to you to go in there and see it there so that then it can be seen in the outside world. Okay? I heard a statement today that said, the future is dark, but not because it's bad, but because we cannot see it. So it's true, we cannot see the future because we are creating it. So we go inside into our internal world and we imagine it and we visualize it and we feel it and we know it, and then it is created in the outside world. Okay? So if there's something you're not seeing in your outside world that you want to see in your outside world, go inside, go within, see it there. Go into the darkness and see it. All right. What else do you want to say to group number 1? We have the 10 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and the Moon cards. We have the 10 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, the 8 of Cups and the Moon card, okay? And we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the 2 of Wands in reverse. So the Wheel of Fortune talks about what is, and talks about the cyclical pattern of our existence, but it also talks about the plan, the destiny being set in motion. The Moon talks about the unknown, the unseen, the darkness, but it also talks about the intuition that we have that tells us and guides us through it, right? So, and we have the 10 of Cups, which is fulfillment, completion and beginning. 10s are a completion and a beginning. It is that cyclical nature as well. And it's the emotional world. It's the spiritual world. So there is a cyclical nature of endings and beginnings always going on. And, you know, there is stuff that is destined, but we do create as we end and begin over and over again. And it grows, right? It's like a spiral that's going up and going down always. And it's growing bigger and bigger. And, you know, the 8 of Cups talks about walking away. So when something ends, walking away, letting it go, what doesn't serve you anymore, okay? And your intuition will guide you, you know, through that darkness, and you'll figure out what doesn't serve you and what you need to let go of, and what you need to move forward from to get to this place over and over and over and over again. It is cyclical. It is always expanding as it circles around. I don't know how to describe that, but that's what it says, okay? And that's what it is showing me. The Queen of Pentacles talks about, you know, she's the one that holds that space between the two worlds and understands that when she intends for herself, she intends for the entire universe. So when you go within and you create and you imagine, you're intending for the entire universe, not just for yourself. And they want you to remember that. And this 2 of Wands in reverse speaks to me of peace, because here it's creative tension, and creative tension is good. There's nothing wrong with it. But when it's in reverse, this tells me that, you know, you will find people that are of like mind, with that, you know, you can converse with without that tension, because you will be on the same page, and there will be peaceful peace, calmness. You know, it won't be so fiery, it won't be so excitable energy. It'll be calm, congruent is the word I'm hearing, energy in your conversations going forward. Okay, so you're going to attract people of like mind to you, is what this card tells me. All right. Interesting that this is peace. That's what you're trying to create in your life. You're trying to create peace. That's what today is about. It's a day, you know, November 11th at 11:11, when the world came to a place of peace, for at least a moment. But it's like a cyclical nature, right? Everything's cyclical, so we keep going around and around and around, learning and growing and evolving. Yeah, okay. They want me to stop there and get some more cards. They want me to put these cards aside, and they want me to get these cards, okay? One card from this deck they want me to cut, okay? Four of Rings. Four of Rings, it's the 4 of Pentacles. It says conservation and practicality. So the 4 of Rings has 2 meanings. So that's that cyclical nature again, that, you know, that, you know, 2 sides of the coin. So the 4 of Rings can mean that you're either saving and building a foundation in a healthy way, or you're hoarding and everything's falling apart. Because when we hoard, that happens. But what they're telling me with that is there's a time to conservation, and there's a time to spend. Okay? Practically spend, but spend. And this isn't money, this is your energy. Okay? So it makes sense. There's a time to conserve your energy, and there's a time to spend your energy. That's what they want to say with this card. And that's that cyclical nature, okay? So it's very much about that. Things move in cycles. They want you to understand that things move in cycles. Even peace and unrest, it's cycles, it's cyclical. It'll come and go. That's in the 10, right? It's this, in the Wheel of Fortune, it's like there's ups and downs. There's endings and beginnings, right? Your intuition will guide you. When you're in the dark and you cannot see, you let your intuition be your guide. Let your intuition guide you as to what is for you and what is not for you, okay? It's all part of the same coin. You're just making choices. All right. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have the Temperance card and the Ace of Wands, which is also the World card, which is the number 21, and we have the 21 here as well. So we have 21 twice. They're asking me to look up 21. I will in a second. We have the Two of Pentacles, which is, choices in the material world. And that's what I said, you're just making choices. And then we have the Ace of Wands, which is opportunities, new beginnings, right? So you're choosing new beginnings over and over and over again. We have the Temperance card, which is about juggling and balancing and, that going up and down, up and down. It's, the duality of things. The Temperance is very much about the duality of things. And then she's also, not the Temperance card, the High Priestess card. No, is this the Temperance card or the High Priestess card? Why am I getting confused here? This is the High Priestess card. Yes, this is the High Priestess card. I just need to do a quick check and make sure I've got this right. I want to see the Temperance card in here. I'm blanking, which is unusual. I know these cards like the back of my hands usually. Yeah, there's the Temperance card. Yeah, this is the High Priestess card. The High Priestess card, because what was coming is, she's juggling and she's got that, she represents that duality. But she's the High Priestess. She is the knowing. She is the intuition again, right? And this is the World card, which is the, it's completion. It's completion. It's coming to that end state, and then you start again. And the world is always revolving around this, and evolving. Revolving and evolving is what I hear. So they want me to look up the 21. I don't know if any of that made sense. So I'm just going to go look up the 21 as I'm being called to, and maybe that'll help us make some sense. Okay, the 21 in here says, I know it's in here somewhere, yeah. Realize that the other person is also you. You are one with the world, and the intentions you have for others are also intentions you have for yourself. Upgrade your thoughts, yes. So this is, very much about the duality of the world, but the oneness of the world, right? So this is that completion, that wholeness. So it's about the duality of the world, but also the oneness of the world. The other person is you, okay? You are one with the world, and the intentions you have for others are also the intentions you have for yourself and the intentions you have for the world. So upgrade your thoughts, okay? So going within to upgrade your thoughts and create the peace. Imagine the peace. See the peace that you want to create in this world. That's what I'm hearing, okay? But understand the cyclical nature of the world. Understand the cyclical nature of all things is what I'm hearing as well. Okay? And the duality. This card is, has dual meanings. Dual meaning, right? It can be, if you're in the balance of it, it's a great place to be. But you could go too far to the saving side where you're hoarding, and you could go too far to the spending side where you're, overspending. So there's a balance in the middle, and that's where the foundation is built, right? And we're always going, we have so many cyclical cards here that are showing us that nature of the universe. And this is a rhythm. I'm seeing it as a rhythm now, right? It's a rhythm. that is always pulsing. It's a pulsing. It's like a heart pulsing. It's like your pulse. We all have a pulse, right? That's what it's saying. Okay, one more or two more? Potentially two more cards. Oh, look at that. Beautiful card. That one wants to go there, and then the other one is going on the other side. Okay. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands, which is she's very connected to nature. She's very connected to the earth, and she is a master creator on the planet Earth, okay? She's a Wiccan or a magician or whatever you want to call her. She's very, very powerful creator, very tuned into the earth, okay? And then on this side, we have the Seven of Cups, which is the seeker of spiritual truths and the seeker of spirituality and emotional truths. And this is about dreaming big and imagining what you cannot imagine. Imagine what you don't already know. Go beyond your imagination. Go beyond your experience. Go beyond your knowledge to imagine what's under this cup. It is the secrets of the universe. And it's going to be mind-blowing, right? So we have this connection to the earth and the secrets of the universe here, and it's going to be mind-blowing is what I'm hearing. When you go within and start to imagine what you do not know, imagine the peace you can't even imagine in this world, it will be mind-blowing. Okay, they want me to notice some numbers now. So they want me to notice the 108. What's the first number? 108. 108. You are on a journey that is leading inward. Of course. You have all the answers you were seeking. Right? Amazing. Then we have 122. 122. You are at a very important stage of your journey, so it's important to stay mindful and present. Beautiful. And we have 122 repeated down here, so it connects. 122 again. You are at a very important stage of your journey, so it's important to be mindful and present. And then we have 17, which is a magical number, actually. It's done a lot in my life. And it says here, as one door closes, another door opens, which is what this talks about, right? Angels are with you to help direct your thoughts in a positive way. And that was said somewhere about upgrade your thoughts, right? So angels are with you. As one door closes, another door opens, and angels are with you to direct your thoughts in a positive way and help you upgrade your thoughts. That is beautiful. Okay. Now they're showing me diagonal 841. So let's go there, 841. Recognition and reclamation of your gifts are important at this time. When you remember who you really are, the road ahead will be paved for you. Amazing. Amazing. And I've noticed that we have the 122 here again when we go diagonal, but I'm going to go diagonal. So we have 124 and then 2. So 1, 2, 4, 2. 1, 2, 4, 2. So they want me to look at the 242. That's why I had to repeat it over and over again. They want me to look at the 242. 242, yes. Okay. Angels see you through the eyes of unconditional love. Know that you are loved beyond measure. Unbelievable. Okay. And I see the 242 again and the 242 again. Yeah. Okay. And now they want me to see the 148, okay? The 148. Your angels can only help you experience miracles if you believe they are possible. Know they are possible and for you. That's where they want me to end it, okay? I hope that helps. I hope it makes sense. I'm going to have to watch it again to make sure that, not to make sure, but to just hear it from fresh perspective so I can absorb it. Because as I'm giving the message, I don't absorb it the same way. But I hope that you can absorb it and it helps in some way. Bye for now. All right, group number 2. Let's see what is unseen for you right now on this day with this huge portal being open. All right, what do they want to talk about today? The 3 of Wands. This is about your hard work paying off, right? Your ship coming in, your willpower, finally calling in what you've been trying to call in. So they want to tell you that it is happening. It is happening. Whether you can see it, oh, that's the unseen. Sorry, my ring is reversed right now. I have to turn it. That's what you can't see. You can't see that your hard work actually is paying off, that your willpower is willing your ship to come in, and it is happening. You can't see it right now, but it is happening, and they want you to know that, okay? What else do they want us to know? Yeah, you are the Queen of Wands. You are a master creator here on the physical plane. Okay. This is the 2 of Swords. So there might be a choice that you have to make, but this is also the Hangman, but he is reversed. So when the Hangman is reversed for me, it tells me that you are making the right choice. You have the right perspective. You are making the right choices, okay? So don't worry about the choices that you have to make. You're always making the right choices because you have the right perspective. Okay. Okay. We have the 5 of Pentacles, which in reverse, which tells me that if you have financial difficulties or have had financial difficulties, they are going to be reversed, okay? You're going to overcome those. And we have the Hierophant in reverse as well, which tells me that you are not adhering to traditional knowledge and to traditional spiritual teachings, and that is the right perspective, they're telling me. We have the King of Pentacles here, who reminds me of the Buddha, which is a traditional thing, but what the King of Pentacles teaches us and knows is that pursuing your happiness through material wealth is not the way to go. Pursuing your happiness through your emotional spiritual self, through getting to know your emotional spiritual self and the power of your emotional spiritual self is how you pursue happiness. And when you're happy and joyful and at that vibration, when you raise your vibration, when you get you focus on your joy and your spiritual self and your emotional self being happy and in that high vibration, that's when things work out for you in the material world. And that's what this is saying. So not traditional teachings about wealth or about spirituality or about happiness. They say money can't make you happy. Well, it can. It can help you do the things that make you happy. They say they say to focus, if you want money, to focus on hard work, right? Instead of focusing on this, but you've been doing this, and that's why that work is going to pay off for you. Okay, you're in the right perspective. You are a creator, a master creator, because you've discovered this, that that the more you raise your vibration, the more you focus on happiness and joy, but joy, happiness is fleeting, joy is a state of mind, right? And the more you focus on that, happiness is an emotion, joy is a state of mind, I don't know, that's what I'm hearing right now. But the more you focus on raising your vibration to that vibration of joy, that's when you attract the things in the material world that match that vibration, that bring you joy. So, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be money. It can be experiences. It can be relationships. It can be anything in the physical world, but it is stuff in the physical world. And that's not how we've been taught. That's not what we've been taught. We've been taught, roll up your sleeves, hammer it out, kind of thing, and keep your nose to the grindstone, and all those sayings and all those things. And they're saying, release all of that, let that go. And that's how you'll get through these potentially financial or material struggles, is by focusing on this. That is the right perspective. Every time you have a choice to make, focus on this, and you will create what you want to create in this world, okay? These cards. 2. The Dawn of Wands, so inspiration and potential. And the Two of Wands, independence and achievement. So, amazing. I might have to cover her up. I think YouTube doesn't like it sometimes. Apparently, I don't know. But look at this, the Dawn of Wands, inspiration and potential leads to independence and achievement. And when you focus on your state of mind and on your emotional and spiritual self and raising your vibration and raising your thoughts, upgrading your thoughts, group number 1 got that message. You might want to watch that. Raising your vibration and your thoughts, you will be inspired and you will reach your potential, and you will independently do that and achieve all that you want. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. All right. Look at that, the Four of Wands. That is the homecoming card. It can be marriage for some people, but it's definitely a homecoming. It's a reunion. It's a celebration, a very formal celebration, a very happy time, okay? And foundations are created. Okay. I don't know if you can see it. It's going to be hard to see all of the cards. Let me do this. I'm going to put this up here and then put this up here. There we go. All right. This is what you are creating. This is what you are creating as the Queen of Wands here. Okay. These are your tools, right? Making the choice that is aligned with your perspective, which is not traditional and is focused on being joyful. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Those are the tools for the work you're doing. Okay. You have been studying something, or you are about to study and learn something. So it's a slow process with the Knight of Pentacles. He's slow moving, but you've been slowly observing, learning, and this is the work. This is the work that you've been doing. Yes, and look at that. You are overcoming challenges. You're overcoming mental challenges. Oh, you've been doing that work. You've been doing that work to overcome your mental challenges. So to upgrade your thoughts again, to keep yourself in that right perspective that you're in. So that's the work that you've been doing, and it's been a slow process. They want to, they acknowledge that, but you're doing it. So this is more of the tools that they're showing me that you've been using to get yourself here, okay? To get yourself here. We want just one card. There it is. Ah, yes, look at that. You have become the Emperor and the King of Swords. You have mastered your thoughts and your mindset and your perspective, and you are now the Emperor. This means you have taken ownership of your life and what you create and how you create it. And you are now the author of your life, and you have dominion over yourself. You rule over your own life, and you understand that now. Amazing. Are there any numbers you want to show me? Any numbers you want to show me? They're drawing me to the 525. So let me look at the 525 here. 525. The energy of wellness, miracles, and hope is surrounding you, your loved ones, and your relationships at this time. Embrace all that is meaningful to you. That's where they want me to end it. I hear that's it, that's it, that's it. So the energy of wellness, miracles, and hope is surrounding you, your loved ones, and your relationships at this time. Embrace all that is meaningful to you. Amazing. Beautiful. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye-bye for now. All right. My third group. Okay, that didn't take long. So the question is, what are we not seeing? What's unseen at the moment as we enter this 1111 portal? So this is the Six of Swords. This tells me that you are moving toward the light. You are moving toward the light, toward the source, toward the sun. You are leaving everything behind you that no longer serves you, and you are taking with you only what does serve you. Okay, and but look, it's funny because I said you're moving toward the source and the light, but there's stars in the sky. So as I said at the beginning of this video, what I heard is the future is dark, not because it's wrong, not because it's bad, but because we can't see it, right? Because we're creating it as we go. So that's a reminder in this card that, you're headed toward it, the future. You don't know what it holds yet. You are creating it. You're taking everything that has served you with you to create a future, okay? A new future, a new life, okay? In reverse? Yes, in reverse. Okay, so in this new beginning, which is interesting because this is reversed. So this would be a new beginning in the physical world, like the natural world, but it's in reversed, but we know you're having a new beginning. It's a new mindset. It's a whole new ball game there. But so there is. Okay, how do you want me? So this is the Strength card in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse. So this tells me, because the Ace of Wands in reverse would tell me there's opportunities for transformation. This is telling me that you've transformed. You've already transformed. That's why it's in reverse. You've transformed. So you don't need to seek transformation anymore. You have transformed, okay? You don't need to be strong anymore. You have transformed, and the strength is within you. You have it. It's already there. You don't need to seek it. You don't need to try to find it. You don't have to. You had to have an immense amount of strength to go through this transformation, but the transformation is complete, and so you don't have to, be so strong anymore. You just are strong, okay? Your strength is just there. Is it in reverse? They want me to leave it in reverse, which is interesting. Oh, okay. So if this was upright, it would be the Nine of Cups, which is, your fulfillment on the emotional, spiritual level. And it would tell me that you've, had a little bit of trickle, a little bit more, and now it's flowing really strong, but it's in reverse. And what they're saying with this card, I'm not going to go with traditional reversal meanings. What they're saying is, you filled your cup to the point that it's overflowing, and now it's time to actually let it flow out of you. Let this emotional, spiritual fulfillment flow out of you. Okay? Interesting. Is this one reversed too? It is reversed too. They're all reversed. It's interesting. So this is the Ace of Swords, which is, new opportunities in the world of your mind, and opening of the third eye and all of that, and, opportunities for clarity and new inspiration and new thoughts and ideas. This tells me, again, you've already done that. Your third eye is open. You have a clear view. You have clarity about what it is that you want to do and be, and who you are, and what you're creating. And you've already have inspired ideas, okay? You have ideas, thoughts, and ideas that you've been inspired already. It's done, okay? This is very interesting. There's two cards there. They want only one. There we go. There's the one. Oh, no, there's two. They want me to keep going. Two more, or three there. They want me to get there it is, the one. Okay. So this is the Hermit card and the Nine of Pentacles. So the Hermit card represents going within. You know now, you know that. You were inspired to go within. You have gone within. You are going within. And that's how you are manifesting this fulfillment in the spiritual world as you go forward. And look at that. We have 1919. That is not by accident. We have 1919. So this card represents very much, as within, so without. As without, so within. That's, represented there. But they want me to go to the 1919 right away. Okay. Let me go to the 1919 right away. You are being invited to connect with the energy of the divine feminine, both within you and around you. So as within, so without. Mother feminine healing is possible at this time. And that's interesting because this is very much about that compassion, right? The strength comes from your compassion, from being that. And they want you to let that flow out of you. The divine energy, that's that emotional fulfillment, spiritual fulfillment. They want you to let that flow out of you. As within, the mother feminine, the divine feminine energy is both within you and around you. They want you to connect with it, and they want you to let it flow out of you, because mother feminine healing is possible at this time, not just for yourself, but for everyone who comes in contact with you. Okay, this is 1919. This is what it's saying. This is really not a mistake. Okay, that came out that way. Beautiful. And then I had to look up 19, because we have it ×2. And it says, it is okay for you to be powerful. You are being guided by heaven to take ownership of your current situation. It is okay for you to be powerful. Don't let anyone tell you you're not, or that it's not okay for you to be powerful. And that power comes, and that strength comes from your divine feminine side, the compassionate side, the forgiving side, the unconditionally loving side, not boundarily less loving, unconditional loving for yourself first and foremost. And we have the awakening card, judgment, the awakening, revelation, this portal that's represented here today. We have a portal today. You are answering this call to connect with the divine feminine within you and around you, to let it pour out of you. That is where you're headed, okay? Beautiful. So it's dark. Again, it's dark. You can't see the future. You are creating it. Okay? Future is not dark because it's bad. It's dark because you cannot see it. You cannot see it because you are creating it right now, in this moment, in every moment. Look at that. The Temperance card. And the Four of Pentacles. I can't remember which group had the Four of Pentacles. I think it was the first one. So you might want to watch that. And I thought the Temperance card was there, but it was the High Priestess card. So I think that was the first group. You might want to watch that. So we have here, number 4 represents duality. And because it's dual meaning, it can be, either that you're hoarding your energy too much, or you're expending it too much. Right? So, but regardless, when you're in that balanced middle place where you are, creating a foundation in this material world, okay, is when that 4 represents being in the best place that you can be. And because it came out with the Temperance card, I'm going to say you are in that place now. And the 2 of Cups represents a divine partnership, right? So this divine partnership is going to help you get to this stable place, a foundational place in the physical world. And this is the Temperance card. So she's an alchemist, and you are too, okay? And also, the spirit world is pouring blessings into your cup, okay? So receive them, allow them to come, all right? Can we see? Yeah, we can see everything. Okay. Whew. Funny, because this is about what's unseen. I was like, can we see? Can we see everything? So this card wants to come. The wish fulfillment card, the star card. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this card is the Seven of Pentacles, which says when you're on the verge of thinking in the physical world, when you're on the verge of thinking you're on the verge of defeat, you're on the verge of success, actually. Okay. And this is the Star card that says all of your wishes can come true. All of your wishes will come true. Okay. And then this is the Three of Swords card, which says, and it's upright. So this talks about, some people read it as heartache and heartbreak coming. I read it as it's time to shed the light on the feelings of grief and sorrow and whatever heartbreak you've experienced. It's time to shed the light on it, see the gift in it, and let it go. Okay. So these coming out together is really important, because you probably have felt like you're on the verge of defeat because of all the heartache and heartbreak that you've experienced in your life, but you're on the verge of success and all of your wishes coming true. You just have to shine the light here. Let the light shine on that grief. Okay. That's what they're saying here. Yeah. Okay, so the future is dark not because it is bad and full of heartache and heartbreak. It is dark because you cannot see it yet, because you are creating in this moment. So choose this wish fulfillment. Choose to receive the gifts from the spirit world that they're trying to give. Choose the perfect love that the Two of Cups offers, and you will create this stability in the physical world, and you will heal your heartache. Okay, you will have fulfillment in the physical world as you go within and heal this heartbreak and heartache. Okay, you've already done so much, and you're only taking what serves you forward. You've already transformed yourself. You've already gained the strength that you needed to gain. You know, you've already filled your cup, and it's time to let it overflow and flow out of you. Okay, and you've already gained the clarity that you needed. Okay. And you've opened your intuition and your third eye and everything. So go within, let your inner world reflect in your outer world. This will bring you stability in the outer world. Embrace the perfect partnership between you and spirit and whoever else in this physical world you might have. And let the spirit world pour these blessings into you and be alchemized by the love. Know that you're on the verge of success, not defeat. Even though you've suffered a lot of heartache and heartbreak, let the light shine on that. Let your wishes come true, okay? You are being called to a revelation and an awakening. And the revelation and the awakening and the call, the ultimate call, is to love and be loved. That is all you're being called to do, to love and be loved in this world. That is it, okay? And the 1919 talks about that, with the divine feminine energy that's surrounding you. It's within you, it's surrounding you, and you're being called to connect with it and use it to heal this for yourself and for others. That's this outpouring from you. Okay? Is there anything else? Anything else? You want me to see any other numbers? Okay, the 42 and the 73. I was trying to ignore those, but they say don't. Okay, so 42 and 73. So let's look at the 42 and 73. Angels are lovingly guiding you to express your emotions. Let the heartache out. Align yourself with truth and integrity. Okay, and then that's 42, and we have 73. Blocks are now being cleared. You are being aligned with magic. Yes, in your wish fulfillment, right? These blocks are being cleared. So angels are lovingly guiding you to express your emotions, align yourself with truth and integrity. So let that all out. You know, blocks are now being cleared, and you are being aligned with magic. Yes, yes, yes. That's where I'm to leave it. All right. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye-bye for now.